As above, so below, as the saying goes. Everything in existence contains molecules and atoms, protons, electrons, neutrons, etc. This means everything in and of the universe is made up of the same stuff, and therefore everything in existence is connected. Universal law governs nature. The order of nature is balance. For decades now, the status quo has been influencing humanity to remove itself from nature. When was the last time you walked barefoot on the grass or sat in silence listening only to the sounds of nature? Status quo, you know, is Latin for the mess we're in. Disregard universal law, nature, and the cycles of life at your own peril. That is the surefire way to upsetting the order of balance, which causes chaos, illness, and insanity as a consequence. New moons are a time for planting seeds, a time for new beginnings and starting new projects. The full moon is the time for endings. The February 19th full supermoon is occurring at 0 degrees of Virgo, a critical juncture. Virgo is an earth sign that has a tendency to be critical. So kick your shoes off and go earth yourself. My name is Dee and I am tuning into your energy frequencies from Mission Beach, a tropical paradise in northern Queensland, Australia. Thank you for taking the time to connect. In benefiting from the empowering guidance of the messages, please do pay this forward and share with others. Continue supporting the way showers, starseeds, the pioneers who devote all of their energy into assisting humanity to navigate the new earth energies in order to align with 5D consciousness. Your generous donations will ensure the great work continues to be shared and accessed freely. To continue to receive pure spirit messages, please subscribe to this channel. These 3-card spread readings are short and sweet. For more in-depth readings, go to the Pure Spirit channel for the monthly readings. If you don't know where all of your personal planets, being the Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury and Jupiter, were located in all of the signs at the time of your birth, visit astro.com, enter your birth details and create your personal natal chart. The ascendant or rising sign is determined by your time of birth. This, your moon sign, or any of the signs where you may have 2 or more personal planets, will have a strong or even a stronger influence on the energy and aspects of your chart. Therefore, the readings for the sign that your moon or rising sign was in at the time of your birth, or the sign where you have an abundance of planets, may resonate with you more than your sun sign reading. To know thyself, know your natal chart. It is your unique blueprint and the most powerful tool for personal empowerment. Gemini, you are definitely at the end of the cycle with the World card. It's next to the 10 of Wands. So this is definitely the end of burdens and overwhelm. Could possibly have travel involved. And the Justice card is here. So this is karmic justice or a new contract. If someone was unjust in the past towards you, then you are reaping justice from a karmic debt. Libra, you are reaping the rewards of seeds planted. In the Harvest card, the Seven of Pentacles. There's some connection here to a wedding or marriage celebration in the Four of Wands. Or it could just be a culmination, a completion of something. Being the full moon, its endings, cycles ending. So it could well just be representing a completion there. And you have the Chariot card, so this is movement forward, possibly travel, and harnessing two forces together and moving forward. Aquarius, you have the Five of Swords here, the card of defeat or victory, depending on which side of the fence you are on. You could be walking away defeated, or you're being victorious at the expense of others. And it's here with the Six of Swords, so you're definitely moving away from that energy. But the Judgment card is here. So either you're being judged severely, harshly, or you're judging harshly. This is atonement. It's definitely the final trumpet call. The feeling sense is it is a complete end there, and you're sailing away to smoother waters right away from it all. The feeling sense here that I'm sensing is just, that's it. I am just so done and over with all that now. Cancer, this super full moon, the moon being your ruler, could possibly be having a negative effect on you this month. You've got the Nine of Swords, anxiety, depression, sleepless nights involving an earth sign. That's a Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus person. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be either something that's slow moving, or it could be anxiety over finances, could be to do with money, if it's not a person. So the best thing you could do is do as the earth signs do and get grounded and earth here with this, get you through it. Just get into some meditation or just get out and walk on the grass. Anything to de-stress at this time, Cancer. Scorpio, you've come to the end of the cycle with the World card. This possibly involved a loss. With the Five of Cups, there's 3 cups that have fallen over, but 2 still remain. Perhaps you're still getting over a past relationship, because we have the Ace of Cups here, which is new love, planting seeds for a new relationship. Or it could have just been a setback in a new relationship. But something had to end in order for this to really come in. But just remember, with the Five of Cups, two still remain. So not all was lost. And the new beginning is already here with the Ace of Cups. Pisces, you have Judgment here, the final trumpet call on something. And it's with the Temperance card, two major arcanas. Temperance is healing, blending, balancing. But those two cards could also be reflecting a reconciliation. It's just going to depend on your own situation, and we've got these cards with the Ace of Pentacles. So that's either new finances coming in, or planting seeds for new beginnings, financial beginnings. Taurus, the Five of Cups is here, so there's been some loss, disappointment, regret, remorse. Three cups have fallen, but two still remain. But you've got your back to those. The Seven of Swords is here. So this is someone being sneaky or sabotaging, stealing something and sneaking away, some kind of deception. And you've also got the Nine of Pentacles, so this is the solo card and card of independence, individuality. Possibly you're walking away to be on your own after this loss, whatever's happened there. Virgo, this supermoon is at 0 degrees of your sign, so you will possibly be feeling this extra powerfully. You have the King of Cups here, so that's an emotional king. You might actually be feeling quite emotional at this full moon, or it could represent literally a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces person. The moon card here can also represent a water sign, particularly Cancer or Pisces. And in Cancer's reading, they are having anxiety possibly over a earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So you might want to check out Cancer's reading, because there could be a connection here. And the Eight of Pentacles is here, so this is a work card. So there could be something happening around your work that's causing you to be emotional. But the moon card is also here. again, a lot of emotion coming through in this spread. Now, the moon ordinarily represents delusions, illusions, confusion, secrecy. So I actually pulled a clarifying card, and we've got the King of Wands. So that could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So this fire sign could have some involvement, or again, it is to do with creativity and passion and work related. Capricorn, you have Temperance here, the card of blending and healing. You've got the Fool with new beginnings, taking a risk, setting out on a new adventure, but leaping without looking. Now the King of Cups is here as well. And I wonder if Capricorn and Cancer, if there's something been going on between Capricorn and Cancer, because Cancer had a lot of anxiety around an earth sign. If you've been healing issues with a water sign, which is a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, and looking at new beginnings there with this person, or you're feeling more loving, more heart-centered now. It's not somebody else, it's a water sign, and it's an aspect of you maybe connecting more with your heart aspect. Aries, you're waiting for something or someone with the Three of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles is here. This is something that you value, or a message. Maybe waiting to be valued, or waiting for a message. And the Sun is here. This is joy and happiness. So maybe waiting for your ships to come in order to feel valued and seek joy and happiness. Aries, if you're hoping that this sense of value is going to come from outside of yourself, you might just have a long wait. The feeling of value must have a foundation stemming from within yourself and your own sense of self-esteem and self-worth. So if you have a need for acknowledgement and a feeling of being valued by others, you must go within and find that within yourself. Once you have it within yourself, you no longer need an outside or external force or person to prove anything. Leo, you are reaping what you have sown, And you have, with the Seven of Pentacles, and you have the Nine of Pentacles here. So this is a solo card of individuality, independence, and justice is here. So this is either a new contract or it's reaping rewards from karma, and that could be for you or against you, karmic rewards or just desserts, depending on which way it goes for you. Whatever you put out there comes back to you. So whether this is negative or positive, it's going to depend on your own personal situation. Sagittarius, you've got strength in having rejected or intending to reject an offer of love. The Strength card is here with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. That's exactly how it feels too. It's the Four of Cups could be boredom, just not seeing an offer on a table that's being put to you or whatever, but that's not the feeling I get. The feeling is it's an outright rejection, and you are having strength in that. If you're being too cocky and too egotistical, you've been rejected because of that, or else it's you who's doing the rejection and being strong about it.